Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video on the channel. It's that time of the week where I share with you Minerva's upcoming location, the items she'll have up for sale, and anything else that I can kind of throw in there to try and help you out. Now before we dive into the detail, this is a video which I do each and every single week, so if you want to keep up to date with Minerva's movements, the new kind of stuff getting added into the game for the PTS, new updates, new data mines, new anything you can think of in relation to Fallout 76, then make sure to be subscribed. Now if you're already one of the beautiful people that is already subscribed to the channel, or you're just about to, don't forget to click on that like button. The more likes everyone hits, the more YouTube will support the channel, so please do so, that would be absolutely amazing. Alright, so first things first, where is she going to be and what dates? If you haven't guessed it by this scene, she's going to be over at Foundation. If you don't know where that is, basically if you go onto your map, this big green thing here used to be called the Spruce Knob blah blah, I can't actually remember, but it was called Spruce Knob something. This is the location right here. So when you spawn in, you'll spawn just here, run forward past Mr. Ghoul over here, and on your right hand side on this flat piece of land, this is where she'll spawn. Now she'll be here as of the 16th of February up until the 18th, and she'll be there as of the daily reset time, which you can find out by simply opening up your menu, scroll down to your challenges, and right here where it says ending in 8 hours 32 minutes, that is when she will appear, and then she will disappear on the dates we just said. Alright, so moving on to the items that's available this week. The first one's going to be the Electrified Cattle Prod. You can buy the plan for this for 188 gold bullion, and this one is weirdly a powerful weapon. So if you go on to crafting it, you can craft this for literally every single level, so it's probably good to have from the very start of the game. Let's say if you just made a new account, maybe you're struggling with ammo, you could go for a melee build and use this for the time being and keep crafting a new one every time you get to the set level. Now once you get to the level 50, this thing is doing some insane blunt damage, as you can see on the left hand side. I am not a melee build at all, but the damage coming off this thing is pretty intense, so I definitely recommend it. Now once you start getting your levels up a little bit, maybe you want to move into the two-handed melee section, because this is going to be a lot better for you. This is the Warglaive. You can pick up the plan for this for 2,000 gold bullion. It used to be one of the best two-handed melee weapons in the game. I am slightly out the loop nowadays. I don't know which one the best is, but I'm pretty certain it probably hasn't changed much. You can craft this in level 30, 40 and 50, and as you can see there, the damage it does is pretty fantastic as well. This is obviously, like once I said again, in non-legendary, non-melee build. It's 700 damage that's doing, plus 858 bleed damage every 10 seconds, which is pretty solid. And next up on the list we have the fantastic Secret Service armor. Now this armor right here is like pretty much basically the best armor in the game, unless you're kind of going down a niche kind of market where you're wanting certain like resistances to be better. For example, if you wanted, I don't know, poison damage to be the best, this isn't going to give you any poison damage resistance, so it's not the best in that regard. But overall damage resistance wise, and the kind of backing up attributes of the energy resistance and the radiation resistance, it is a really solid piece. As you can see, you can craft it in two variations, level 40 and level 50, and you can get the full set of this available from Minerva this week, where you can get the chest piece for 938. The helmet will set you back 1,238. Bear in mind, you do not need the helmet. This is literally there just for appearances. It doesn't give you any bonuses bar preventing damage and disease from airborne diseases. And then you can get all of the limbs for 563 gold bullion each. It is quite expensive to get the full set, but definitely worthwhile. Now in terms of your camp items, there is a few different things available this week, which is quite nice because some weeks you get nothing. If we switch over to modify, you can then edit your floors. I will not do that one because it's trying to move everything in the world. We'll go, I don't know, just any, will it let me do it on this one? Ignore everything I just done. So, replace. Alright, basically this is what I was trying to get to. I was just pressing the wrong button. Alright, so available this week, you can pick up the farmable dirt tiles. Alright, if you don't know what these are, basically I can then switch this around, put that as a farmable dirt tile. I can now place crops right here. Alright, you can get this for a total price of 375 gold bullion this week. Alright, this literally allows you to pick up any crop. I don't know if I have any available actually. Do I have any dotted around? I feel like I had some down here. I don't have anything on me right now. I could run and get some, but for the sake of this, I'm sure all of you Very easily understood by this. Basically, you get any of your plants, you can place them down in this, as it can only be placed in dirt. Try to place it on this, it would not let you. Place it in that, it's fine. See the little red message on the bottom appearing and then disappearing? This allows you to build a camp anywhere in the world, apart from your shelters, of course. Next up on the list, we have the plan for the super reactor. Now, this is going to set you back 1,500, but it is a really cool piece in my opinion. You can get it from daily ops as well if you want to save up and not spend your gold for 1,500. But you can put this down in a shelter or something and make a really cool science kind of experimental build. I've seen some amazing builds with this thing in the past, so I would definitely recommend it. I mean, you can place it in your normal camp, it just takes up a lot of space, and from what I've seen, shelters are always the best for this thing because of the amount of space it takes up. But if you did really want to, you could make a science camp build and use this in your camp, so I would definitely recommend it. Now, if you wanted to go for that science build, there is another item available with the symptomatic. This is 1,500. You can also get this from daily ops, so if you didn't want to spend gold on it, I wouldn't blame you. You could buy it in someone's vendor, but basically if you've got any diseases or anything, you can go up to this thing, use it, your character will wander in. Ignore my mishmash of an outfit right now because it is pretty terrible. But yeah, as you can see here, you go in there, you come out, and all of a sudden your diseases would be gone. Sadly, I do not have any, well, not sadly, I think that's kind of a good thing. I don't have any diseases right now, or that I know of. Clearly the symptomatic hasn't picked them up either, so happy days. Now, also available this time around, if you're wanting some backpack mods, I'm using this one right now, which is the Chemist's Backpack, and this one is actually available right now in the game. I don't know if I should really still be using it personally. I feel I might change it out to something. Maybe if I go high capacity. I don't really carry many chems, so it might not actually be worthwhile me carrying. But if you are someone that does tend to carry a lot of chems, you can get this for 263. As you can see at the top, it reduces your chem weight by minus 90%. So if that's something that you're interested in, get it while you can. Alright, now next up on the list is a few mods available for the Gauss minigun. There's 3 in total, and the first one is going to be all around the gunner sights. This basically, as you can see there, adds a big iron sight on the top of the weapon. You can pick this up for a cheap price of 38. It does obviously add a bit more weight, but if you're running around aiming with it, this is a lot better than the iron sights, which are pretty much null and void on this weapon. Now, also available this time around is the Tesla coil capacitor. This will set you back 75 gold. It does add on some extra damage, as you can see on the left hand side where it was 123 normally. This adds on that extra energy damage, adding on 121 damage and then 88 energy damage. It also increases your reload speed, but it does take away some of that lovely ammo capacity that you previously had. Now, if you did also want to go and pick up this one right here, this is also available 75. This though does the opposite. It actually gives you more ammo capacity and makes your reload speed slower, but it does add on a little bit more damage with the 75 energy. When you compare it to the previous one, it's actually less because that one gives you 88 and the standard damage is 121, whereas this one drops it down to 119 and 75. So as much as you're getting bonus damage from having it on your weapon compared to having nothing, it's actually worse than the Tesla capacitor. Unless you're wanting faster reload speeds, then I'd probably go for that one. But overall, I mean, 600 bullets, you're not going to be like reloading very often, are you? So I'd feel like I'd go for that one. I really just contradicted myself with that. I meant I'd go for this one because you get more damage. That one, it's just less reloading. So yeah, like I said, what I meant was that one would be not really worthwhile. Like, you're not reloading this thing every 2 seconds anyways because of the amount it carries. So I'd definitely go for the Tesla coil capacitor. I'm full of cold. My head's battered. I'm sorry, guys. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is all of the plans available this time around for Minerva's upcoming sale for the 16th of February up until the 18th. If there's anything that's massively standing out to you, drop a comment down below. This is the first sale in the rotation, so we'll have a couple more weeks of this and then the big sale once again. So if there's anything in here which you're not going to be able to afford this time, don't stress, save up your gold, you'll be able to buy it in a couple of weeks. But now, guys, that's it from me, so thank you all for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.